It is Sunday, May 26th. I need to start making videos, man, and then these videos too with no, the videos I put out when I make my football videos, the music, they're nice and everything. The problem with that is that content that's, when I use actual music, I end up having to share the ad revenue with the owner of the music rights, so I don't get everything from those videos. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep doing that, because I want the money to myself. I don't want to share it that I get from Facebook. Probably start putting regular, or even just leaving it bare. I don't know what this. Sorry, this is going to be shaking for a while. I'm going to start putting out the videos though, man, because I don't get paid unless I put out videos and get views. My computer's down. Left it at Dr. Nerd's yesterday. I don't know how long it's going to take to be ready, but so I have to film this with my phone. I can't film with my DSLR because I don't have my computer to edit it on, so I'm going to do this on the phone, then edit it on the phone and see how it comes out. 9:16 ratio, but for whatever reason that gets more views and interactions than the nice widescreen stuff for some reason. I don't know, I guess it's a new generation thing. Everybody likes to see things the way you see it on their phone. Held a long ways up. But yeah, I gotta get me 2 Modelos before. I'm gonna go home and then just make a little episode on stuff you all said throughout the week. We'll see how it goes.
More money. Go another store, make more money. We're going over in the hood. Get in the hood, mama.
Two tall boy Modelos, so I need to relax. That's all it takes. That's the most fun thing, is when you just drink a couple to relax. When you drink too much, it ain't fun. Not at my age. I had the big 25 this year. .7 retro. That's the best station you can listen to. 93.9 second. If you're around the Corpus area, drive all these cities. 70s, 86, 96. And then they ruin it with crap like this. But back to the 80s. Anyway, I'm gonna film something right now on my phone. Try and put it out tonight. Probably not till tomorrow. Film something on my phone. Just start putting something on the. I make it harder on myself than it has to be. I say I'm going to put out something every week, and then I get lazy because I don't feel like setting up the camera and the computer and this and that. And I'm just going to start filming stuff on my phone, man, so I can do it easy throughout the day. Vlogging, I need to start vlogging again. Like I said, I got to get views or I don't get paid. Y'all can subscribe to my page. Those of you that still, I stopped promoting it because I don't know, not a lot of people were. I think I still have like 9 subscribers. The most it gotten up to was about 17 or 18. Go subscribe, hit that subscriber button for $4.99 a month. Is that like a lot of extra content you get if you subscribe that I've only put on the subscriber hub, but you're supporting local. Even one of the Calhoun guys that talks crap to me every day is a subscriber. If the Calhoun guy can subscribe, you can subscribe. Go subscribe, $4.99 a month. Subscriber hub. Alright, before we start the episode, let's get in the podcast fridge. Jalapeno stuff and tapatio. If you're Chicano, you gotta have stuff like that. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I can't call this Chicano. It says Boys Gotta See Ya. Boys Gotta See Ya says Chicano is only something for California people. He educated himself on Chicano culture from Blood In, Blood Out. I'm taking Chicano lessons from a guy named Boyce. Oh my God, Armadillo. No, that's what's a nice 80s. It's nice. It's not even an 80s song. I don't know if y'all heard it. It's from a few years ago, but it sounds so 80s. I guess that's why it has. You can't go wrong with a David Bowie quote. I had looked this up. This song's only from like maybe 6, 7 years ago or something. Who is it? The Midnight. Man, it sounds so 80s, man. That's why whoever put this video out put it with some 80s stuff, so it just all goes. Anyway, let's go. Alright, let's see how this goes. I don't know if I'm close enough. I don't feel like doing a test run. My camera is working. I can't use my regular DSLR because my computer went. I say left it at Dr. Nerds. Something's wrong with it. I don't know anything about computers, so I couldn't fix it on my own. I had to leave my computer at Dr. Nerds, so I'm not able to make anything. And I already have no life as it is, so if I can't mess with my computer, I don't know what to do. But I want to start putting videos out. Man, I can do this every day. I don't get paid unless I get views, and I never put videos out unless I'm putting something out football related. And the once every 2 or 3 months that I make a podcast episode, I gotta start getting more into that. Even if it means making it with this phone, so it's more convenient, so I can just edit it on the way wherever I'm at, whatever I'm doing. But let's. So I want to put something. I don't even know what this is. This isn't like a real podcast episode. Is this maybe? I don't want to call it one of my daily vlogs either because it's like 7 o'clock and I'm just now starting this. I didn't start it in the morning. Just random videos I'm going to put out, just ranting about this or that, or talking about this or that, or comments y'all left of the week. I got to get the Modelo open first though. Sponsor me, Modelo. Today's post that I made about, because some guy went and got some Twitter post I made like a week ago about baseball, and he's still coming after me. He's not coming after me in an ugly way or nothing, you know. But it seems friendly enough. But he seemed upset that, you know, the stuff I say about baseball, I'm not taking shots at baseball. You all turn into that, and you all get me to where I end up saying stuff about baseball that maybe it's just, it makes, I get it if you think, I don't hate baseball. I've said in the past baseball is boring. When I say that, I'm talking about Major League Baseball. I'm not talking about high school baseball. High school baseball is fun. But I made a tweet last week after most of the teams were out, except for a few of the locals, and I said, if you're not one of these teams that's left playing baseball, then it's time to put the baseball bat down and concentrate on football. So immediately all the baseball people started attacking me, this and that, baseball this, and kids that were king baseball down here. But baseball is not king in South Texas. Let's stop acting like we dominate everyone in baseball. We do not. We have like 4 or 5 state champions in the last 20 years, out of a possible 5 different ones every single year. That's like, there's like 100, out of a possible 100 and something state championships in the last 20 years. We have 5, and these baseball people and fanatics on the page act like we dominate in baseball and we're so much better in baseball. We're more competitive. You know, it's more likely a team that wouldn't be competitive in football can be competitive in baseball. I get that part of it, but let's not act like we're dominating baseball, winning state championships every year, multiple at that. We're not, man. And I'm not talking about that either when we talk about football being king down here. We're talking about attendance. You have to have like an amazing marquee matchup of 2 state-ranked local teams that can allow them to sit and playing each other to get people to go to the games. When I talk about attendance numbers at games, I'm talking about the average, average attendance, what a regular average game gets, man. You got thousands of people sitting in the football stands and dozens of people sitting in the baseball stands if it's not like a marquee matchup at Whataburger Field, in the playoffs, in 3rd or 4th round. That's the only way to really draw huge numbers in baseball. I'm not happy about that. I'm not saying that to brag. That is, I wish baseball got as much attendance as football did. That'd be nice for the kids on the team, on the baseball team, man. You want that. So I'm not taking a shot at baseball when I say that, man. But you people take my words and twist them. That's on you. That's not on me. That tweet never said anything bad about baseball. It said if you're not on one of the teams left in the baseball playoffs, it's time to start getting ready for football. That's all I said. All of that got twisted into I'm like a baseball basher or something. That's on you all. Those of you that took it that way, that's on you. It's not on me. That's enough of that. I don't hate baseball. I love baseball. I hadn't gone to a baseball game in years, and I went to the Alice Floresville game in Alice in round 2, and it was just as fun as a football game. That playoff atmosphere with everybody there, it was packed. It's fun. Baseball, high school baseball is fun to watch when you have a crowd. You need a crowd to make stuff fun, or it's no matter how good the game is not as fun if there's not a crowd there. When there's a crowd, it's fun. That's what baseball around here needs more of. It needs that kind of attendance for regular games, not just for second, third, fourth round playoff matchups, man. If the regular games on daily, twice a week, they play on Tuesdays and Fridays, or just the regular average games when you played, no matter who you played, if it got attendance like the playoff game that I went to, that'd be nice, man. It just doesn't happen a lot, but anyway, change the subject. What's going on? Y'all want to talk about Puff Daddy? Man, you people that are defending that piece of trash, man, I ranted about, what was I ranting about? Something else where I said it's a shame everything has to be about race all the time. Now this too, this whole Puff Daddy thing. Oh, the Caitlin Clark and stuff. It's a shame it had to be about race. Now this Puff Daddy stuff's all about race too, and he's an asshole no matter what color skin he is. And there's white guys, brown guys, people of all color that are like Puff Daddy. They're all douchebags, man. I mean, right now he's the subject. He's a piece of crap for what he did to that to Cassie. Why am I talking about Puff? I was just joking about talking about Puff Daddy. Now you got me ranting on Puff Daddy. But yeah, man, that apology video he gave, that was horrible, man. Like, who are his PR people that told him that was a good idea? Horrible idea, that a fake apology video he gave. And all, like, who? First of all, it's amazing that he only paid $50,000 to get that video hidden. Like, he's Puff Daddy. Was it people who helped him hide that video not smart enough to realize they could have gotten millions out of it? Like, he got that video for only 50 grand? That's crazy. But it came out, it's good it came out. Hopefully that guy's career's over. It won't be, because you have the people defending him still all over the internet, making everything about race. He's just a bad guy, man, no matter what color he is. There's bad guys of all color. But let's stop talking about Puff Daddy. 7-on-7, Beeville Jones already qualified for the state qualifier the other day in the Kingsville qualifier. I think there was 8 teams, and the Beeville went 4-0. I don't know who the people that were in their bracket. I think were Sinton, Pleasanton, and Rockport. So they beat those 3. Then they beat the champion of the other bracket, which was the other 4 teams. I don't know who that was. But I know in that bracket, I think was like Kingsville and Ingleside, and I don't remember what 2 other teams. So I don't know who the 4th team Beeville beat to qualify for state is qualifier. But I know a lot of people are like 7-on-7. It's meaningless. It's meaningless as a fan, and it's meaningless to what is going to happen once the actual season starts. But it's not meaningless to the kids that get to build that competitive nature in them. You know, you get to play in other programs. You get practice with your receivers, the quarterbacks and receivers. I understand there's no linemen and the running backs and the quarterbacks can't run. But you still get that whole competitive thing out where I don't know, man. Maybe you play a team at 7-on-7 that you're going to play in the regular season, and you end up building a rivalry just because of 7-on-7. Maybe y'all got in an argument, like the Sinton Miller game went. The Sinton fans were going crazy, pissing off the Miller people, and so now a lot of the Miller people are pissed off and looking forward to that Sinton game when they play in the regular season. So don't tell me that 7-on-7 is just meaningless. It's not meaningless, man. There's already a nice little fire created just by Sinton and Miller playing that 7-on-7 game. Now it's going to be something even more fun to watch when they play in the regular season. My thing with what am I going to do this season every week, I don't know, man. If I'm being honest, let me get another drink before I can be honest. If I'm being honest, I'm just probably going to pick the best game every week. And that'll be the game I go to and film. Not every single week. There's going to be some games, some Alice games that I go to when my dad's able to come down. A lot of Alice's districts in the valley, so there'll be a lot of Alice games we don't get to go to. And those will all be the weeks that I end up doing other programs. And there's some Alice games I can't go to that I'm just not going to go to because they're not good matchups, or just I'm not just here for Alice. If Alice wants to hire me full time, that's a different story, but that's not going to happen. And while we're in that subject, yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I'll probably just always end up doing this South Texas Bloodsport stuff because even if another school does come calling for something full-time other than Alice, I just, you thinking about it the other day, a few weeks ago, I was telling my dad about it. It's just, I wouldn't be able to take it. When I think about it hard enough, I wouldn't be able to take it. Just the idea that I'd never again be able to go to an Alice game with my father, that don't sit well with me. And that's what would happen if I took a permanent position with another school district. So I know I post a lot of stuff about I wish the school district would call. And I do, it'd be nice, it'd still be flattering to get that call. I have by a couple of years ago that just didn't happen, ended up not happening, but if one did come calling, man, in all honesty, I just don't see how I would be able to take it. Like I said, it ain't about I can't get away from Alice. Of course I can. I do all kinds of games all throughout the school year, but just knowing I'd be tied down to a program and have like no choice at all to be able to ever go to another Alice Cow game with my father, yeah, like I said, that don't sit well with me. It's not gonna happen. So I'll probably just always end up doing the South Texas Bloodsport stuff unless Alice came calling, which was not gonna happen, but I'm still always gonna show them love. It's just whatever happened in the past is the past. I'll always promote them like I did with the stadium stuff. You have to move on with stuff eventually, but so I'll figure it out for sure. In week 3, I'm gonna be doing the Miller DeSoto game. That's like not even a question. I would have liked to see Alice and Sinton that haven't played in like decades, man. I would have loved to have seen that matchup. I had been hoping for years that they would put each other on each other's schedule. You're talking about 2 of the 3 best fan bases around here. It's got teams like Alice, Sinton, probably Miller, Alice, Sinton are probably, I would say, the 3 best football fan bases around this area. If you include the Valley, no, the Valley has a lot of teams that would also fall in that category. But just for the Coastal Bend, is it Miller, Alice, Sinton, or whatever order, it doesn't matter. So that Sinton-Alice matchup would have been something nice to watch. But there's no way I'm going to miss Miller and DeSoto. Respect to Miller, nothing but respect to Miller for putting DeSoto on the schedule. I don't care what the haters say. I don't care what you think the score is going to be. They did the right thing by putting a program like that on the schedule. Your kids get to see what it takes to be on that level. No matter what you think the score or the outcome might end up being, your kids see up first hand up close what it takes to be on the level of someone like DeSoto, man. You just keep playing scrubs every year for non-district. It's just like you're a product of your surroundings. We're not surrounded with a Dallas area type talent around here, so you got to put it on your non-district, man, because you're the product of your surroundings. Your kids need to see what it takes. You got to be. Your kids around here think they're as fast enough, and they're not. They think they're strong enough, and they're not. And you don't realize that unless you put these types of teams on your non-district schedule. And it's not something that's gonna happen after 1 year or playing DeSoto one time. It's a process, man. It's gonna take years and years and years and years, but you got to start somewhere, man. So respect to Miller. That's another program I'll always have love for. Sometimes I let a couple of their fans troll me into saying things in the past that I wish I wouldn't have said. But nothing but respect for Miller. Another one of my favorite programs around here. Obviously, Alice is where I play. Then there's Miller. Nothing but respect for Cal Allen. No matter what you all think that I think about Cal Allen. The way I am, where I want respect for South Texas, you have to know deep down that I obviously have love for Cal Allen and the respect that they bring South Texas. It's just, there's no getting around that, man. 10 years ago it was different. I wasn't doing South Texas Bloodsport. I was just an Alice fan who hated Cal Allen. And I like the same thing with some of the Miller fans. I let some of your fans troll me into saying things I shouldn't say. That's a pass. It's a new year. Nothing but respect. Same thing for Refugio, man. Let a couple of your fans troll me into saying things, but nothing but respect for Refugio, man. I mean, you guys bring respect to South Texas, all those state championships. Sinton 2 is another program I had a lot of respect for. Gregory Portland, Flower Bluff. Beeville, that's the other thing that's happened since the last episode I made. Coach Sosa retired from Beeville, and so they're still looking for a new coach. Seeing the photo of that 7-on-7 team that made it to the state qualifier, there's some good-looking athletes there, man. You don't judge books by its cover, but there was a lot of nice-looking athletes in that photo, man. Kids look like they hit the weight room. Respect to that, man. Like, I'm always complaining that walking the sidelines in South Texas, there's just too many kids that look like they just don't hit the weight room. that's not going to help. Those Beeble kids that were in that photo, they look like they hit the weight room, man. This is so respect to kids like that put in the work in the weight room and get it, understand what's going on. What else? It's Eric Sosa to Rockport Fulton, old news already, I guess. But I don't see. I can't imagine that kid. That guy. He's not a kid anymore, man. He's in 30s probably. But I can't imagine that guy failing, man. I'm sure he's gonna do good. I ranted about Rockport Fulton after the coach left, man. The Rockport Fulton has they seem to have talent, right? And they have good sized kids there that we don't have a lot of down here. They have a lot of big boys there that. If you just got the right coach, maybe they'd be able to take it to the next level someday. So I don't see Eric Sosa failing there. He's going to do a good job there, I'm sure. Who else? The B-Build's open. The Carnegie left to Three Rivers. It's from Orange Grove. I didn't understand that move. I guess everyone has their reasons for whatever. We don't know what's going on. We're just fans watching from the outside. I'm getting my my preseason hype video stuff ready. Ideas I have. I saw the Freddy Krueger Nightmare on Elm Street one. Yeah, originally it was just going to be like something that was going to be like 20... It was going to be like maybe 30 seconds to a minute video, something short. But now I have more ideas that I just want to make it a little bit longer into some kind of little like maybe 10-minute, 15-minute short film. Get some kids to participate in it. I'm going to need a couple of cheerleaders jump roping. A couple of kids either sitting in class or walking goss. I have some ideas for it, stuff that I want to do for my Nightmare on Elm Street theme preseason hype video. The other thing is that I'm just, like I said, I'm going to go where I want every week. I'm going to be where I want every week. Like I said, unless it's something where I had gotten hired full-time somewhere, then that's different. But yeah, no more requests and favors for nothing. You know, I don't want to do that anymore. It don't feel right. And 7, 8 years of it's all right. It's enough. It was fun. It's, you get a learning experience. Get a lot of practice and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this season, man. Whatever Alice games my dad wants to come to, I'm gonna go to those Alice games. I guess sit in the stands and watch them with him. I don't have passes there. But other than that, that's probably just going to be a couple of games, man. Because like I said, they're in a Valley district and aren't going to play a lot of home games. I think Alice only has 4 home games, and a couple of them aren't even games that are like worth going to. So there probably won't only be 2 or 3 Alice games I end up going to around here until the playoffs. But what else? But yeah, I got this thing down with my my Nightmare on Elm Street theme video that I'm starting to put ideas to. Well, I just got the storyboard thing ready. That's how I do it. I put little photos, draw little photos in each square of what I want for the next shot. That's how I'm gonna do this one. This one's gonna be badass, man. I just need to get on YouTube and learn how to work with lighting. That's the one thing I don't know anything about, lighting, how to light up. For the type of look I want. I think I just have a video on my phone for the type of, where the front looks dark and the back's lit with whatever color you want. I'll put something up here on the screen real quick of what I'm talking about, an idea. But yeah, the Nightmare on Elm Street idea is gonna be badass. What else, man? I'm doing this on my phone. Hopefully I get my computer back. What is today? Monday. Tomorrow's a holiday. Monday's a holiday. Tuesday, hopefully by Tuesday or Wednesday I get it back. Start filming episodes again with my actual DSLR camera. Now that we're getting 7-on-7s here, we're getting closer to the season. Monday, Tuesday there's some 7-on-7 here in Corpus that I'm going to go watch. I know Alice and Miller play each other. I don't have the schedule in front of me, but I know I'm looking forward to the Alice and Miller one. Miller comes to playing 7-on-7, man. They're out there. They're out there really playing. I got respect for teams like that do that. They take their 7-on-7 seriously. Why wouldn't you take it seriously? It's an opportunity to get better and improve and build chemistry. So respect to Miller for the way they take their 7-on-7 seriously. But I don't know what else has gone on. I can't get on my computer to talk about this or that, or your comments is what I wanted to do a video on. Also your all's comments, stuff that's come up. But I'm using my phone to record this. I can't get on my computer and look at stuff. This is supposed to be short anyway, man. I just wanted to put something out there to get some views. Get on the if you're watching this on Facebook, you can subscribe to the page for $4.99 a month. It's supposed to be all this content, extra content that I put in the certain section of the subscriber hub for only people that subscribe. But there's really only some 7-on-7 stuff there from last year. But just subscribe for the hell of it, just to be a supporter, to show appreciation. I got a Calhoun guy who subscribes, and those guys are always giving me crap. And if a Calhoun guy can subscribe, anyone can subscribe. Go subscribe, $4.99 a month if you're following this on Facebook. Wherever you're following this on, you can go follow me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, X, whatever, Instagram, TikTok. Go follow me on all the different ones, man. I'm trying to grow my Instagram. I have no idea how to grow Instagram. I know that's where all the young people are. I don't have a lot of young people on the Facebook part of this. They're all on Instagram, but I just don't have a big following there. I don't know how to grow. Facebook's easy to grow, but because people will share your stuff and then you start growing. How the hell Instagram works to grow, I have no idea. I need to learn that. But go follow me on, go follow me on all the different socials. And hopefully I get my computer back by Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll film a regular podcast episode with my DSLR camera. We're gonna get better this season. I don't want to do Zoom, but if I have to do that in order to get coaches, no, I'm not going to do Zoom. I'm going to convince some coaches to do up close one-on-one interviews somewhere nice, in a nice setting, a nice restaurant or something. I don't know, man. I'll get permission to go somewhere if I can just get a coach. I don't know who I'm going to reach out to, man, but if there's any coaches watching this and you want to be the one to reach out, we'll see what happens before the season starts, man. But anyway, I'm really looking forward to the season. I can't wait to make my Nightmare on Elm Street preseason hype video go. And then after that, there's going to be... I'm not going to say what the other ideas I have are, but there's other different videos, short film preseason hype videos I want to do also that are themed to different movies, different... Anyway, and I'm not going to get into it yet, but so far the Nightmare on Elm Street one's the one I'm looking forward to. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Oh wait, that's the other thing I wanted to get into is that's the other thing. I mean, this whole thing with, like I said, about making the videos. It's nice to get sideline passes. It's nice getting sideline passes. Like I got all kinds of sideline passes. Oops, that's a generic Viagra. What's that doing there? It's not mine. I don't know what it's doing there. Hotel Medina Valley when Sosa was in Medina Valley, 2018. My original idea for the... See, I kind of storyboarded the whole Nightmare on Elm Street thing that I had an idea of. I don't know if I'm going to use it exactly like it is here. Sideline passes, sideline passes, sideline passes, sideline passes. These are nice, man, but this is the ultimate goal was to have done this full-time for a school district. Didn't work out. Time to move on. My grandmother loved sunflowers, so I bought this for my dad to put on his phone. I just keep forgetting to take it to him in San Antonio. I really don't know who this Viagra belongs to. Yeah, man, but like I said, it's just the reality is I wouldn't be able to do this full time for anyone if it was other than Alice, so it's not going to happen. So I'll just keep you lucky. You guys, you get to have South Texas Bloodsport forever now. But yeah, the idea of doing this for someone, and I can never go to another crowd game again with my dad. To a crowd game with my dad, it's not going to happen, man. There's no way I'm going to lock myself down like that. I don't know. It is what it is, man. Thank you guys for always following and commenting. I wish you hit some share buttons a lot more. This page would be so much more fun if it was bigger. Imagine this being as big as Corpus Christi Chronica. How much more fun would the comment section be? And crazy. But yeah, much love to all school districts, man. But like I said, if I didn't do this full time for Alice, I just wouldn't be able to do it for anyone, man. It's just, I can't tie myself down to where I could never in my life ever go to another crowd game again with my dad. So that's just not gonna happen. But I have all love for all programs, though, man. It's where I'm from. It's from Alice, so it's just a certain. It is what it is, man. But thank you guys for following, man. I'll see you all in a few days when I get my computer back and I can use my DSLR and make a regular episode. Thank you guys for following, though.